trouble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat courtesy of John Tuggle. The corn futures market got off to a negative start on Tuesday morning as the USDA announced another 10.7 million bushels of Communist Chinese cancellations for U.S. corn. That makes a total of 32.8 million bushels of Communist Chinese corn cancellations over the last 3 weeks. Also adding pressure to the corn and soybean markets is the fact that the Midwest crops are getting planted ahead of the 5-year average, and the trade is generally expecting a bearish USDA crop production and supply and demand report Friday. The trade will get its first look at USDA's projection for 23-24 and the 24 carryout. The average estimate for USDA's corn production is 15.12 million bushels compared to the 13.73 billion bushels the past year. Ending year carryout on August the 31st, 2024 is a projected burdensome 2.094 billion bushels, well above this year's ending carryout projections of 1.366 billion bushels. Having traded lower early, KC July wheat futures rallied into the close to pose a 12-cent per bushel gain for the day. Neighbor, for help marketing your grains, call 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did the sheep and goats sell for you?
We ended up with 43 or 400, right around there. So I had a few more numbers that we talked about. Let's say the market all together was probably a little lower. Those lambs, most of the lambs all day kind of bring from, on the good ones, from 190 to 220, I guess. And then on the goat kids, they bring from, 270 to up to 340, I guess was the top end, maybe 350. I don't think there was one set that might have brought that. Then some of the plainer stuff, it was a little harder to get rid of. But all in all, I thought we got along good for the numbers, and it's like, everybody stayed in there till the end, so it was good. We got through it.
Good. How's the cattle sales shaping up?
Well, we got a little shower today, so it has been a little slower this evening. We had a little shower last night, so not anticipating a big run. We probably got 400 on the yards now. If it stays dry through the night and tomorrow, I'm sure we'll catch somewhere on that 700-800. If it does, we probably won't get it.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, here's a good look at meat moves from yesterday. It looks like the national pork carcass cutout value up 15 at 82.09. Estimated hog slaughter through Tuesday, 451,000 head. That set the week's running total to 919, matching last week's pace, but it's about 18,000 head behind the same week last year. USDA's box beef prices, 118 weaker for choice and 23 lower for the select. Tuesday's federal cattle slaughter, 128,000 head. That has the week to date at 254 compared to 250 last week and 243 in thousands of head during the same week last year. Looks like Tuesday's Fed Cattle Exchange sold no head, 1,907 offered, bids 170 to 171, asks 172 to 176. USDA did report light cash activity on Tuesday at 177 in the Western Corn Belt. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with cousin Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company. It is Tuesday evening, about 36. We're looking for a Wednesday cattle and sheep and goat sale, but not in that order. Brian, how's it looking?
It's going to be short and sweet tomorrow, Larry. Kind of drizzled here all day long, and you know the old story, you never cuss a baby calf for a rain, so
right.
We'd rather have the short day and get a little rainfall, but kind of guessing that 300-400 on the cattle end, and sheep and goats, I mean, that's a wild card. Could be 500-600-700, like the weather really doesn't affect them, so. But, the market, like I said, everything's kind of holding its own, so ought to be all right.
Have you had much moisture since you and I spoke, Wednesday night of last week?
No, this is our first little shot of rain, and we've had about a half inch around here today. But like I said, it started at 8 o'clock this morning and just kind of all day long. But you get to the south of us, from 5 to 9 inches. You get out west, they had good rains that way. So but we got this chance of rain all the way through next week. So,
Good.
hell, let's
Take it. All right. Well, we'll touch base with you after the sale. In the meantime, if folks want to talk to you, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, if you want to get in a domino game or a card game, we'll probably be done about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. But you can give me a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you later.
See you tomorrow night, cousin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're on the line with Cousin Brian Lentzman from Seguin Cattle Company. It is Tuesday evening, about 36. We're looking for a Wednesday cattle and sheep and goat sale, but not in that order. Brian, how's it looking?
It's going to be short and sweet tomorrow, Larry. Kind of drizzled here all day long, and you know the old story, you never cuss a baby calf for a rain, so
Right.
we'd rather have the short day and get a little rainfall, but kind of guessing that 300-400 on the cattle end, and sheep and goats, I mean, that's a wild card. Could be 500-700, you know, like the weather really doesn't affect them, so. But, you know, the market, like I said, everything's kind of holding its own, so ought to be all right.
Have you had much moisture since you and I spoke, what was it, Wednesday night of last week?
Nope, this is our first little shot of rain, and we've had about a half inch around here today. But like I said, it started at 8 o'clock this morning and just kind of all day long. But you get to the south of us, you know, from 5 to 9 inches. You get out west, I mean, they had good rains that way. I mean, so... But we got this chance of rain all the way through next week, so
Good.
hell, let's
Take it. All right. Well, we'll touch base with you after the sale. In the meantime, if folks want to talk to you, tell them how to get a hold of you.
yeah, if you want to get in a domino game or a card game, we'll probably be done about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but you can give me a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you later.
See you tomorrow night, cousin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm with Stephen and Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Boys, you ready to sell some T-post?
Oh, yeah, Larry. We've got a special we're running on some 6.5-foot, 1.33 green American-made T-posts. Tony, tell them how much those guys are running. You know what, Larry? These T-posts are running $6.25 a post. That's if you get one. However many you get, that's the cost on them.
Well, it sounds like a good deal to me. $6.25 a post. Y'all tell us how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir, Larry. You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 160. You can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Y'all go out and talk to these boys. They'll sell you some T-post, guys. Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we've had some excellent rains over the last few days and predicting rain for later this week. So we've had to postpone or cancel a few things due to the rainfall, which is an excellent reason. I want to remind your listeners we've got plenty of good cattle available for sale. Replacement cattle, what comes to mind is 55 3/4 Brahman pairs. They've got good calves on them, and their 3-year-olds got their second babies on them. A lot of these are going to be bred back. And I want to remind your listeners we've got plenty of good bulls available for lease or sale of all the popular breeds. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cap _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com. CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It's about 6:25 on Tuesday evening, looking toward his Wednesday sale. Carl, what do you see?
You know, we're getting a lot of cattle in. We had a big rain about 11:30, but anyway, it's kind of quit now, and the sun's coming out. Cattle rolling in. We've got a herd sellout that I might have mentioned later earlier that we've about 40 true F1 Brayford cows. Most of them are pairs. There's a few bred to Hereford bulls. There's about 25 of them that are 5 and 6 years old. The other ones are around 7 and 8. And then we got some black Baldy cows, most of them be pairs, and some Herefords bred Brahma. So that'll be the feature tomorrow. We've got a lot of good calves in the barn, so we look forward to selling them tomorrow.
At Caldwell Livestock Commission Company, Carl Herman and family. Tell everybody how to get a hold of y'all, Carl.
My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn 567-119, or call Max Ebner if you're around the Giddings and Lexington area at 569465.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how did the Monday sale turn out?
Larry, we had a good sale. Calf market still seems to be strong. No weakness in that. Cow market the same. We wound up with 672 head, 116 cows, and 18 bulls. Like I say, calf market strong. 2 to 3 weight steers, $2 to $2.55. Heifers, $2.10 to $2.70. 3 and 4 weight steers, $2.13 to $2.85. Heifers, $2 to $2.70. 4 and 5 weight steers, $2.13 to $2.65. Heifers, $1.88 to $2.32. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.89 to $2.41. Heifers, $1.80 to $2.22. 6 and 7 weight steers, $1.76 to $2.19. Heifers, $1.73 to $2.11. And 7 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.64 to $1.96. And the heifers, $1.51 to $1.71. Slaughter cows, best slaughter cow, 97. Bulls, 86 to $1.25 on the best bull. Stocker cows, 600 to 1,000. Didn't have very many. Pairs the same way, 1050 to 1,600, Larry.
What do you anticipate for this next Monday?
Well, Larry, we were talking about more rain all week. Yeah, we sort of was in a big drought, and now we're getting rain, almost every day. Sure is greening up things, and the grass is growing. But I imagine we'll have that 500 to 600 again, just depending on the rainfall.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can get us here at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330. And Larry, I want to thank everybody, the sellers and buyers, for bringing us cattle and buying the cattle. We will be closed Memorial Day, May 29th.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, we're on the line with Aaron Lee from Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Aaron, tell us about Pozo Seco Ranch.
Hey, Larry. The Pozo Seco Ranch is a 640-acre hunting getaway located in Cotulla, Texas. Been owned by the same folks for more than 20 years and surrounded by large acreage neighbors, making it the perfect hunting retreat.
What about improvements on Pozo Seco?
It has a 2,000-square-foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath bunkhouse and a game cleaning building.
How about water? That's important.
Yes, sir. And any of your wildlife or livestock is going to have plenty of water at the 5 ponds that total about 6 acres of water on the ground. The bunkhouse has the well water available. This property is a rare South Texas find.
How should buyers get in touch with you, Aaron?
Well, Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797. And you have my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being on Down on the Farm. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, I can hear a rain in your voice.
Yes, sir. It is darn sure wetter than it's been in a good while. Had good rains around. Definitely going to affect the run this week. Looks like we're going to be a little bit lighter. Got about 175 on hand right now, so I imagine somewhere around 300 or so for tomorrow's sale. But market's outstanding. All classes, just selling extremely well. So still a good time to sell them. Like I said, just due to the rain, we're going to be a little bit lighter, but we darn sure needed it. So anyway, we'll take it.
Good deal. Glad you got it. Glad you're going to have some cattle. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us there at the office, 830-334-3000. 3653. Mobile numbers 334-1047, or look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1086, Corpus corn 684 and a quarter, Houston wheat 976 and a quarter, Houston beans 1184 and a half, Texas cotton 76.99 on 1,074 bales. That's it. That's all. I'm gone.